Stanford University.
Welcome. Welcome to Shelter in Peace. I'm Dr. Tia Rich, Director of the Stanford Contemplation by Design program, which brings you this weekly Shelter in Peace program. Today we will build upon our foundation of the breath, loving kindness, and our connection to the peace in the wildness of nature. These three foundational components are like the legs on a stool that create a steady platform upon which we can relate more deeply to ourselves and relate to our friends, family, colleagues, neighbors, community, country, and the world. This solid foundation is built upon the breath, loving kindness and compassion, and the connection to nature. I invite you to consider thinking of these three supporting components as the source from which we can be calm, compassionate, competent in our words and our actions. As we begin to transition into thinking about how the world will restart when shelter in place is completed, I invite you to consider what insights you are gaining during shelter in place that you would like to carry forward into your enduring words, thoughts, actions. Consider again nature. Nature can represent the source from which all of life emerges. We can think of it as our parents. Loving kindness is the spirit through which we sustain the evolution toward the greater good. And the breath is the child, the new innovation, the continuous formation of life, renewing itself and striving to do better, to serve more, to be more effective and humanitarian. I invite you to take a moment and think about all that you have witnessed through your windows during shelter in place. Since March, I have seen the young couple that lives next door walking pregnant with their 2-year-old, and this week they walk as a family of 4, carrying their newborn little girl. Since March, I have also seen the 80-year-old couple pushing their walkers, walking steadily around 8:30 each morning. And then recently, I saw her walking alone and learned that he had passed. The events of life are more in the forefront of our minds, the transitions that occur for all of us, the joyful transitions, such as the toddler who was swinging between his parents' hands and now is able to walk on his own. The child whose father was running behind the bicycle, steadying it, who now pedals vigorously as the father walks beside the bike or jogs beside the bike. We have seen much change in the world during this period of shelter in place. In today's practice, we will go more deeply into our relationship with our own emotions and how we can be hospitable toward them so that as we increase our interactions with friends, family, colleagues, neighbors, community and country, and the world, we can bring greater wisdom and compassion to each emotion as it arises. Now let's just shake out the body a little bit. Let your spine move, roll back and forth. on your sit bones, going back towards the tailbone, forward toward the pubic bone. Feel that mobility and agility in the spine and how good it feels. Good. Then just roll the shoulders, loosening any tension in the neck and the upper back and the other direction. Good. And lace your fingers together, roll the wrists and the other way. Good. Right hand on the left knee and make a spinal rotation looking over the left shoulder. And then come around, left hand on the right knee, make a spinal rotation looking over the right shoulder. And back to center. Then just flick out the hands and shake them till they feel like rubber. Good. And then just take 3 deep breaths, humming as we exhale. Hum. Now let your eyes close. Place the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Lengthen through the back of the neck, tucking the chin slightly. Settle onto your sit bones. Let the tips of your index fingers touch the tips of your thumbs, and then turn your palms up to be in a receptive posture. Allow the muscles around your navel to relax. Let your jaw relax. Let the muscles around the eyes relax. Let there be spaciousness between the eyebrows. Settle the shoulders down from the ears. Notice the breath entering the nostrils and filling the lungs completely, creating movement all the way down into the lower back and lower belly. Exhale and feel the emptying of the lungs completely. Receiving the fresh life-giving breath. Letting go of what is no longer serving you, what is no longer necessary. Settling into your breath, we'll begin our first silent practice period as a simple breath-focused concentration practice. Bringing the mind back to the breath if it wanders to thoughts of the past or the future. Invite yourself kindly to be in this present moment as a body breathing, as a person with awareness of oneself breathing. Begin the silent practice period now. Now bring to mind an individual that you would like to go deep into the experience of our shared humanity with this individual. Bring to mind their eyes, their face, their smile. Name them to yourself. Let your eyes have a soft gaze into their recalled eyes. We will begin a practice that is referred to as just like me. This practice helps us to experience the interconnectedness of life, the commonality among all of us. Seeing this person in your mind's eye, seeing their eyes, their nose, their cheeks and lips, having a soft awareness of the shape of their body. Really take a moment to bring to mind this person. Staying focused on your attention toward this person, allow yourself to receive the guided words to deepen your experience of our shared human experience. Seeing this person in your mind's eye, notice that this person was born just like me. Think of this person at the moment in which they took their first breath, just like I took my first breath. Think of this person being swaddled by a blanket and being embraced by the people who loved them. This person was brought into their home just like me. This person was given food and nourishment through touch and sound and song, just like me. This person began to crawl, just like me, and had objects it enjoyed, stuffed animals and blocks, just like me. This person began to walk and run, just like me. This person fell and skinned their knee, just like me. This person had someone speak to them in a compassionate way, soothing them, just like me. This person started to have preferences, favorite colors and flavors, just like me. This person had other people notice what their preferences are, just like me. This person started to learn language, just like me. This person went to school, just like me. This person made friends, just like me. This person had losses, a friend moving away, a pet passing, an awareness of the pain and suffering in the world coming into their understanding, just like me. This person started to set goals and to have a vision for what they cared about, what they wanted to do with their life, just like me. This person received support from family and friends, teachers and coaches, counselors and guides, just like me. This person pursued further training to build the bridge between aspirational goals and skills and actionable plans, just like me. This person fell in love, just like me. This person knew the joys of bridging across two hearts, creating union, moments of sheer ecstasy, of understanding, as well as moments of despair and confusion, of misunderstanding, just like me. This person grew into a greater maturity, skillfulness, and kindness, just like me. This person entered into circumstances that the world is sharing around the COVID virus, just like me. This person did their part to help reduce the pain and suffering by sheltering in place, just like me. This person has their own way of creating peace during sheltering in place, just like me. Take a nice deep breath and experience how this person shares common steps in the human story for all of us. Leaving your eyes closed, bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand over your right hand, and let yourself have a gesture of embrace toward this person, knowing that the friendship between your heart and their heart is as old as time. The bonds that connect one heart to another are the long human story. Take a nice deep breath into the belly and lower back, feeling the enduring connection between yourself and this person. Let your hands now lower to your lap again, and let the person move to the periphery of your awareness. Send them with good wishes to their own life, wherever they may be, and bring your attention fully back into the present moment. Bring yourself back to the present moment as a person who is fully attentive to your breath. We'll sit again in silence in a breath-focused concentration practice. Begin the practice now. Draw your hands together and rub them. Put your warm palms over your eyes. Then open your eyes into your palms and slowly lower your hands. I'll read now a poem by Rumi, The Guest House. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture, still treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. These words support our ability to be compassionate and attentive mindfully to all that arises in our emotions. I invite you now to put your hands on your lower back where your kidneys are. You make fists and place them just below the bottom of your rib cage. That's where your kidneys rest. Then open your hands and put your warm palms on your kidneys. During this time, the kidneys may be feeling more strain through the sense of fear that many people are having. Having your hands warmly resting on your kidneys while you breathe deeply can help to support your hospitality towards your fear. Let your eyes close and breathe deeply into your palms that rest upon your kidneys. As you bring the hospitality and the open, compassionate heart toward your fear, you will bring more ability to be relaxed, to have clarity and spontaneity, to be connected to your wisdom, to engage in a specific manner with the cause of the fear, to try to reduce the fear and give more opportunity to your enthusiasm and spontaneity. Take a nice deep breath and feel your capacity to be hospitable towards fear. And know that that hospitality allows you to mindfully acknowledge your fear and sustain your connection to your wisdom, to your knowledge, so that you can take specific action where possible to reduce the causes of fear. Take a nice deep breath into the belly and lower back. Now bring your hands back to rest in your lap. Leaving your eyes closed, put your right hand between the right hip bone and the right upper chest. Resting your right hand across your right rib cage, with the fingertips going in towards the soft tissue at the center of the abdomen. Then angle the fingertips up towards the sternum to let the right hand be in the area of your liver and your gallbladder. Take a nice deep breath and let the warmth and tenderness of your touch support your liver and gallbladder. Notice that this region has often been associated with the emotion of anger, frustration. As you breathe deeply, welcome your awareness of any anger or frustration you have. Let the touch of your hand support you in your ability to acknowledge and bear witness to your anger. Inhale and acknowledge. Exhale and be hospitable toward your anger. Letting the breath support you in your connection with your anger. Allow yourself to know that as you are hospitable towards your anger, you will be able to be more growth-oriented, to have a growth mindset, to have the resolve to collaborate constructively, to open up the blocks that cause the frustration, to create innovations that remove the causes of your anger, to speak skillfully, to relate kindly, so that the causes of anger can be reduced. Breathe deeply and evenly. Then let your hand rest back in your lap, grounding yourself in your breath, being aware that you can be wise, compassionate, and competent in relation to both fear and anger, and give life to greater spontaneity and to creative solutions. Settle into your breath. Now bring both hands up to rest on each rib cage, acknowledging your lungs. Take a nice full breath, filling your lungs completely. Exhale and empty the lungs completely. Do it again. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, feel that this is new life, the brilliance of what is born. Exhale and know that what is finished fades away and is transformed. Do it again. Inhale, new life. Exhale, letting go. Let your hands rest again in your lap. Acknowledge that the emotion of sadness and grief has been associated with the lungs. Knowing that sadness and grief come from having known the great joy and beauty of life, that when it diminishes or ends, we appropriately feel sad. We grieve what it is that we have loved. Breathe in the joy and happiness of beauty and love that is around you that you know. Breathe out, acknowledging your sadness and your grief. Being hospitable to these emotions. Then bring your attention again simply on the breath, letting the emotions of great joy and sadness be at the periphery. Come back to the foundation that the breath provides you. Now inviting another guest, another emotion into your awareness. Place your right hand on your stomach, placing the heel of the palm of the right hand just below the sternum, angling the fingertips down towards the left hip bone. feeling that beneath your right palm is your stomach. Then place the left hand just below the fingertips of the right hand and angle the fingertips of the left hand down towards your navel, resting the left palm on the spleen. Inhale and feel the movement beneath your palms, the expansion through the region of the stomach and the spleen. Exhale and feel your breath massaging these organs. Do it again. Feel the vitality of the movement from your breath. Feel the breath refreshing your stomach and your spleen. Now invite yourself, as you continue to breathe deeply, to experience the emotions often associated with the stomach and spleen. The emotions of pensiveness, rumination, or worry. Move the breath, and as the breath moves, welcome that in addition to rumination, pensiveness, and worry, the stomach and spleen can have great kindness, empathy, forgiveness, and respect. Inhale and feel the vibrant emotions of the stomach and spleen. Exhale and feel what can happen when there's contraction. Be aware of the contrasting guests that are associated with the stomach and spleen. Welcome all, the rumination, the worry, the pensiveness or obsessiveness. Welcome the kindness, the forgiveness, the empathy and respect. Let them all be guests in the house of being human. Then let your hands return to your lap. Return the index finger to touch the thumb on each hand. And breathe deeply, letting the emotions that were just named pass away from your awareness. And focus your attention on the life-giving breath entering your nostrils and leaving your nostrils. Now, bring your hands to your heart. Leaving your eyes closed, put your right hand on your heart and your left hand on top of your right hand. Feel the warmth and tenderness of your touch, supporting the organ of your heart. Inhale and bring fresh, life-giving oxygen to your heart. Exhale and relax your heart. Allow yourself to acknowledge the emotions associated with the heart. The heart can have hysteria, be overexcited, nervous. Hold that nervous hysteria of the heart with the steadying touch, the steadying, calming breath. And know that as you welcome with kindness whatever arises in your heart, the vital emotions of the heart will grow. The heart expresses love, honesty, respect, and compassion. Breathe deeply and be hospitable to the full range of emotions related to the heart. Take a nice deep breath and allow all that arises from the heart to be welcomed into the home of your being. Then let your hands return to your lap. Return your focus to your breath, the inhalation, the exhalation. Letting your hands rest, palms up, index finger touching thumb tip. We'll do our final practice of today by offering affirmations. Silently repeat to yourself the affirmation I offer. May I be healthy. May I know the causes of health. May I be healthy. May I know the causes of health. May I be content. May I know the causes of contentment. May I be content. May I know the causes of contentment. May I know peace. May I know the causes of peace. May I know peace. May I know the causes of peace. Now bring to mind the person with whom you did the just like me activity. Again, invite them into your awareness, their eyes, their smile, their face, and offer the affirmations to that person. You may say it to yourself, naming that person as I guide us through the affirmations. May you be healthy. May you know the causes of health. May you be healthy. May you know the causes of health. May you be content. May you know the causes of contentment. May you be content. May you know the causes of contentment. May you know peace. May you experience the causes of peace. May you know peace. May you experience the causes of peace. Now bring your left hand to receive your right hand, placing your right hand into the left hand, lightly holding your hands together, uniting yourself with others as if your right hand represented the other and the left hand represents the self. Feel your connection to friends, to family, to community. Take a nice deep breath. Then rub your palms together, creating warmth. Put your warm palms over your eyes. Then open your eyes into your hands and slowly transition, seeing the light come between your fingers and palms, lowering the hands, taking in the world around you. And then make a gesture of completion, whatever feels natural to you, honoring the intention of your practice and the benefits of your practice, carrying them with you into the rest of your day. May peace be with you as you shelter in place.